this is an interesting one. Disney finds so much success on Disney Plus and reveals their numbers that theater owners now can outright point to how much money they lost, and they are forcing Disney's hand.
Yeah, this seems very pick and choosy because Space Jam's done day and date. I guarantee you that second weekend is going to be absolutely horrendous. Fast and Furious didn't do day and date, but guess what? Its second weekend was absolutely hilarious. So why is it Black Widow is all of a sudden in the spotlight?
I mean,
we all know why. It's part of they were really hoping that this would, make the melting pot of disease massive. It's just like, it wasn't. I don't think people are that dumb yet.
No, like, the moment they released those numbers, everybody was writing the pieces. It's like, wow, Disney does not need theaters anymore. Look at how much this pulled in. Like, they can pull this off. And then, of course, theater owners come together. They issue this statement, and Hollywood's got to respond because, they're carrying their film still.
Like, from what I've seen, it's that you will get the people who don't want to wait. They will go to, if it's possible, they will go to the theater and watch whatever movie they really wanted to watch. In this case, it was a Black Widow. Mm-hmm. But for everyone else, they're willing to wait an extra 12 hours to an extra day to watch it at home.
Yeah,
it wasn't even that long. It was the same day, wasn't it?
It depends.
Friday.
No, it depends.
I suppose if you got the Thursday previews and
all that. That's basically what it was.
I forget about those.
Yeah, because I remember hearing, and some people were saying, well, Disney said it was, right now because, it's open in theaters on Thursday. And then it said, oh, no, you can watch it in theaters on Thursday early or wait the extra 12 hours and watch it on, Friday at home.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get the people who can't wait, who will go to the theater if it's possible. But for the majority, they will probably wait until they can watch it at home.
Yeah,
it's like it came out in theaters on Wednesday here, and then Disney Plus on the Friday.
Yeah, here it was like a Thursday. Yeah, it was a pretty rapid drop, and
it was really confusing because like if you looked online, if you looked on Disney Plus, it said you can watch it the day it goes to theaters, and then you check online, it said, oh no, there's a little bit of confusion. It's actually a Friday. You can start streaming and go to the theaters. So yeah, it's just some weird thing.
I don't know. I like the idea that they were giving people an option, and now petty people are like, and I love how it's the mentality. We mentioned, we know why. It's Disney. They didn't go after Fast and Furious because not Disney. Disney, if you, you guys have probably seen this. There's things out there. It's like, oh, this artist gets called out for sexual depiction of character. It's always Marvel artist. Never did they mention they also work on DC stuff as well. Because you got to put Marvel Disney because that'll get you more hatred, right? It happens all the time.
Yeah, you gotta pick out the more successful franchise and to get the biggest hits.
And what really makes me mad, it's this was giving people a choice. People that didn't feel safe, and the thing is, the theater owners are but we're looking out for you guys. We want you to experience the big screen. No, you just want money. You want that extra $60 million. That's what you want. You didn't want Disney
making that 60 million they were never going to get anyway.
Exactly.
The reason why that 60 million exists is because people didn't want to go to a theater. So it's literally just old white dudes getting mad that stuff's maybe slowly evolving in their industry and they can no longer get everything they want. Mm-hmm. It's literally all it boils down to. It's just old people mad they ain't getting money.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just for me, it's just if it's possible, I would go to a theater to watch one of the movies that I really wanted to watch, but given the option of waiting a day or a day of watching it at home if I can, because I'm busy doing something, then I'll probably just order a pizza or something and watch it at home.
And I will use this as an example as well, because video games are always, I feel, a good comparison. You don't see game publishers calling out Microsoft for Game Pass or anything. They're actually contributing to it, because if they put their game on Game Pass, we've seen they put a game on there They get tons of downloads. They talk about how great it is, how beneficial it is to them because Microsoft paid them for that. And then if they put up an older version of a game before a new one comes out, the sales for the new ones boost up. That's why PlayStation Plus does it. That's why they're all getting into that, because they're helping one another. Theaters seem to be out for themselves, where Disney could have legitimately just said Black Widow premium only and cut out the theaters completely, but they didn't. So it's like, it feels like, again, theaters are antiquated. I do love a theater experience for a big blockbuster, but I'm not going to go see, like, I don't know, Jackass 4 in a theater. No. No. Like, what?
Well, in hindsight, you probably do that because it's Jackass.
I do love that franchise, but, you know, it's...
Yeah. It's just weird that movie theaters are doing this, and yet when the next big thing happens, you'll see, oh, let's watch. You know, they have phase one marathon, and you can watch it with this hyperinflated ticket. You can go there every day and watch a couple movies with intermissions. Mm-hmm. It's all about the money.
Yeah,
so it's, you know, we've had this same conversation in different mediums before. You know, games. There was a massive thing when games were going digital. So, oh, it's going to kill the game shops and all this. Guess what? They're still about. It's been well over 10 years. They're still about. Like, oh, digital books are going to kill physical bookstores. Well, guess what? They're still about.
Yeah.
It's not going to. If you adapt properly, you're not going to go under.
They're just trying to maintain being relevant longer, because the quality of TV and film going to digital is increasing. Like, I don't know anybody who would watch The Mandalorian or The Falcon and the Winter Soldier or any of the MCU shows and goes, yeah, that's not on par with the films. No, in many instances, it's way better. It's way better. So,
films just need to adapt and stop trying to hold everything back. If people don't want to go watch it in a sweaty, crowded box, then they shouldn't have to go watch it in a sweaty, crowded box. Like, sure, you know, watching something in the theater is completely different to watching it at home. Granted, I'll give it that. Mm-hmm. But I ain't got to miss anything if I want to pee.
Yeah.
I can just pause it. Great. That's what I'd rather do. I don't, you know, fucking walking over 1,200 people as well when you got to do it. But.
Yeah.
That's one of the rules I have. I went to theaters. Don't drink enough, because you're probably gonna have to go to the bath, get up and go to the bathroom. You don't want, and depending on where you're sitting, you don't want to have to walk all over people.
I also get to sit where I want to sit, and it's comfy and it ain't smelly and stinky.
Yeah. I get to sit on my couch comfortably, eating whatever I want, and watching my 75-inch 4K 120 hertz TV. I got it pretty good that I can avoid a theater, but hey, you know, it's...
Also haven't got to fight the floor for your shoes.
That's true.
The sticky floor.
Amazing. So, yeah, we'll talk more about that soon when we see Disney, I assume, release some sort of response at some point in the future.